and side
Thank you,
effects
30.
to help him stay strong throughout his treatment. Job's team also provided emotional support for his wife Sarah. That way he could focus on his most important job, just being dad. That's the mother standard of care. This
Thank
is
you,
how we
15
inspire
out.
hope. This is how we heal.
Stand by Swish and A.
Cancer Treatment Centers of America. Appointments available now.
Roll A.
The city of Neosho looks to the future after floodwaters left their mark in 2017.
The Mueller report is set for release this week. I'm Natalie Brand with how the White House and congressional Democrats are preparing.
And we look back
Stand
at
by
the beauty
camera
and
3 with a
history that draws
push.
13 million visitors each year to Notre Dame Cathedral.
Sergeant Push 3.
Watch this. Starts
Cure.
Neosho city leaders are looking for options for ways to provide affordable housing away from flood-prone areas. This is KOAM
Stand by
News at
camera.
noon. I'm Tanya Bach. Happy to 7
CG's
minutes.
clear.
The city of
Stand by
Neosho
VONB.
takes a look back at the 2017 flooding disaster and makes plans for the future.
Roll B. Take it.
After the floods, a federal disaster declaration provided nearly $60 million in funding for recovery. The next step for Neosho, the city plans to apply for community development block grants
Stand by
or
Sontenay.
CDBG funds through the state.
Roll A. Take it.
A lot of these people didn't
15
have
seconds,
insurance,
they
so
can live.
Didn't have the money in their houses.
CG's
to run,
clear.
or in
Stand by to
bad
cue
areas.
her
We're
over
trying to get
VO
that-
tag.
Do what we can to buy it out and help or them establish homes where they can live.
Bring it down and cue her.
Councilman Allen says the council is also interested
All right,
in
cue
exploring
her over to
options
1.
enhance
Stand
the
by camera 1 with
availability
slip.
of safe and affordable housing in the community away from flood-prone areas.
And take
It's
1.
another beautiful spring day in the 4 states, but we've got rain in our forecast. Michael Hayslip joins us for the first look.
Yeah, well, we're talking about
Stand by
flood-prone
storm.
areas, Tanya. Went back at the Joplin just short of 9 inches of precipitation accumulation since January 1. But we're actually about 0.8 of an inch below where we'd normally be
Really?
for this time of year. Now, we're going to try to make that
Take
up
it.
here middle of the week. Before we get there, like Tanya said, it's just another delightful day. Already passing the 70-degree marks. Still waiting on Pittsburgh at 6 now. Oh, check out Yates Center. All the way up to 76 right now. And it's the second consecutive day that we've had winds in the 15 to 20 mile an hour range. Highest gust picked up 33 miles an hour earlier this morning. Starting to get just a little cloud cover that's going to move in from the west. Won't play a role in our afternoon, as we're still going to be able to make it up into the high 70s, even some 80s by the time it's all said and done. A good 10 degrees above where we normally anticipate being for mid-April. Now let's talk about that precip, because it begins to make its way Wednesday, say really in the afternoon/evening hours. After 5 p.m. it starts, but then as it rolls through, we're going to go Wednesday night all the way into Thursday morning, and 0.8 of an inch below, I said, well, we're looking at picking up anywhere from a half
Stand by
to
camera 1.
3/4 pockets. Yeah, we'll see pockets are going to pick up an inch, and by the time it's done, cold front on the back end of that. Now we'll spring forward, take a
Take
look
it.
at our Easter forecast.
Stand by
here,
Nexio.
because we're going to get a nice rebound after we ride out our midweek thunderstorms.
All right, sounds like we've got a little bit to talk about. Thanks, Michael.
Roll
The
Nexio.
Justice
Take it.
Department plans a partial release of Special Counsel
Stand by
Robert
package
Mueller's
in B.
report Thursday morning. Natalie Brand has more from Washington.
Roll B. Take it.
The nearly 400-page report from Special Counsel Robert
141
Mueller will
standard.
be made public Thursday. But Attorney General William Barr plans to redact grand jury testimony, classified information, and material related to ongoing investigations. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi told 60 Minutes' Leslie Stahl that the entire document should be released.
All we need to do is see the Mueller report.
In Barr's
CG's
4-page
clear.
summary, the Attorney General said the Mueller report did not find conspiracy or coordination between President Trump or his campaign in Russia. But Mueller did not make a decision on the question of obstruction, leaving it to Barr, who concluded there was not enough evidence to prove obstruction of justice by President Trump or anyone else.
I'm not concerned about anything because, frankly, there was no collusion and there was no obstruction. And we never did anything wrong.
But CBS News has confirmed the special counsel's team was split on whether the president obstructed justice, with some investigators believing the president had committed a crime.
The public needs to see the whole report. No executive privilege,
CG's
no
clear.
redacting. Eventually, it all comes out.
The House Judiciary Committee has authorized subpoena
CG's
power
clear.
if necessary to see the full unredacted report and underlying evidence, and lawmakers may call on Mueller and Attorney General Barr to testify.
The Attorney General has a difficult job.
The president's lawyer, Rudy Giuliani, says he plans to release a rebuttal to the Mueller report to minimize
Stand by
any
camera
politically
3.
damaging information that it may
Stand Tanya
contain.
by.
Natalie Brand, CBS News, Washington.
And Kewer.
Mueller says he will cooperate, and Attorney General William Barr has agreed to testify before Congress after the report is
Stand by
released.
A. Roll
A growing
A.
number of
Take it.
parents are pleading not guilty in the massive college admissions scandal, including actress Lori Loughlin and her husband Massimo Giannulli. But legal analysts say they may be taking a huge risk. At least 13, including actress Felicity Huffman, pleaded
Stand by
guilty.
Nexio.
Now to
Roll
World
it.
Watch, where
Take it.
investigators believe the massive fire that ravaged the famous Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris was an accident, and they're interviewing workers
Stand by
trying to do
VU and B.
renovations on the roof of the 850-year-old building.
Roll B.
Firefighters
Take
put
it.
out the blaze early this morning, but not before it tore through the medieval monument Monday at the start of Holy Week. The two giant bell towers that have loomed over French history for hundreds of years remain intact.
Stand by
Many
camera 3.
priceless relics were also saved. Several French billionaires have pledged more than $300 million to rebuild the iconic landmark.
And take 3.
Notre Dame is one of the most historically significant
Stand by
structures
package
in
in
the
A.
world, containing priceless artifacts dating back centuries. Roxana Saberi is in Paris with a look back at her rare behind-the-scenes tour of the cathedral's renovation last spring.
Roll A. Take it.
Towering over the city of
204
lights,
standard.
Notre Dame has symbolized the soul of Paris since the 14th century, nearly 200 years after construction began during the reign of King Louis VII. The Gothic cathedral's iconic stone gargoyles peer over the city. Its colorful stained glass windows and soaring arches make it one of the most recognizable Roman Catholic landmarks in the world. But it's much more than just a majestic monument.
Notre Dame Cathedral represents what's most inspirational about the human project. And to see
CG's
that
clear.
reduced to ashes, my oh my.
Notre Dame has housed several holy relics, including a crown of thorns, believed to have been worn by Jesus Christ. Luckily, it was rescued from the roaring flames.
Merci beaucoup, the Parisian shop.
The cathedral has also played an important role in U.S. history. American and French troops celebrated there after liberating Paris from the Germans in World War II. Over time, the exquisite exterior has eroded, but the last major renovation here was more than 150 years ago, partly inspired by Victor Hugo's depiction of the cathedral's decay in The Hunchback of Notre Dame, a novel later adapted into several films. There's a risk to the whole cathedral falling down. Last year, we took a rare look behind the scenes at the latest round of repairs aimed at restoring the cathedral's crumbling facade, which was estimated at $185 million.
You know, the name itself, Notre Dame, Our Lady. She's my mother. That's where I decided to become a priest.
Reverend Michael Perry has traveled from Brooklyn to Notre Dame every summer for 27 years.
That community is decimated. My heart breaks for them.
French President Emmanuel Macron has announced a fundraising
CG's
campaign
clear.
to rebuild the cathedral.
10 seconds
Already,
out standard.
billionaires and local
Stand by
governments
camera
have
3.
pledged to donate around $565 million as part of that effort. Roxana Saberi, CBS News, Paris.
And Kira.
French companies
Stand by
Total
music and poll.
L'Oreal are pledging to each donate $113 million to support the reconstruction.
And sound
That's
and
all
start
for
your
today's
poll.
top
Stand by
stories
VU and
what
B.
are our first 7 minutes. Up next on KOAM News at noon.
Roll B.
With
Take
Easter
it.
just days away, a California emu farmer
Stand by
is up in
VU and
arms
A.
after thieves steal a number of eggs and a bunny from his children's farm.
Roll A.
And later,
Take it.
not connected in any way, we're making deviled egg
Stand by to
dip
fade.
in the Mr. Food Test kitchen.
Roll VR. Faded out.
Howard stole the eggs.
You're watching KOAM again. This is the 4-6 most watched news.
I think we had Kelly do it for him.
There's something about inspiring people
25 heavy.
so they can go through life with more confidence. For over 30 years, the
Right,
DBS
we will
Teachers
be
and
back
Infant
out
Solutions
on
have been seeing
camera
patients'
3.
lives change daily. Every DBS office provides innovative technology with state-of-the-art 3D imaging and an on-site lab at affordable prices. You can have it all. Low prices and exceptional care from a loving dental team. Let us help you get your life.
No one would suspect Howard.
Call DDS Dentures and Implant Solutions to make your
He's just so nice. Hey, an emu egg can make a lot of egg dip. Or one really big deviled egg.
And subscribe to all the emails you'd like to receive. Breaking news, local headlines, weather forecast, and more. Choose what's right for you in one convenient location. It's news and weather you can trust delivered to your inbox. A service of KOAM News Now. Sponsored by Zero Commodity Furniture and Flooring and Stephen Haskins Agency, American Family Insurance.
Well, think of using an ostrich egg. If you can get the thing open, you get like 17 eggs out of that thing.
To ensure you receive the best possible care.
Thank you, Minute.
Solution for every budget with 9 locations in
They're
Southeast
located in Florida. That's all the way across the coast.
What is going on?
Well, even less, it gives even more, less of a reason to suspect him, so it's all the more reason for him to do it. You'd never suspect.
I was going to say, if he was located in California.
Weekdays at 3 on KOAM TV.
Adding beauty to your garden is easy. Tony's Garden Center in Chanute. Choose from colorful pottery in many shapes and sizes.
Thank you, 30.
Beautiful gazing balls to add a little shimmer and shine. Come see all the new garden decor at Tony's Garden Center on South Santa Fe in Chanute.
Before I go to work at Dog Chow,
I do have a couple of empty emu eggs at home.
Dog Chow is farm-raised American chicken, and that every bag of Dog Chow meets high-quality standards. That's the Dog
Stand
Chow
by
promise.
camera 3, stand Tanya by.
Protein wet recipes.
Thank you, 5 out.
Chevy Equinox, $189 a month. Come by and see us at Pittsburgh Ford.
And cue Tanya.
A frustrated farmer is left with lots of questions
CG's
after
clear.
a bizarre burglary
Stand
at his
by
popular
package in
petting
B.
zoo. Linda Muma takes us to Modesto, California, where thieves stole his emu eggs, a goose egg, well, actually a couple of them, and a rabbit.
Roll B,
Like
take
a
it.
shot to the heart.
133 back in this area. CG's clear.
National farmer John Voss
Describe the
It's a cute
curious
little
crime
goat.
It's so weird.
that happened sometime late Thursday night or early Friday morning at the farm he's operated in Modesto for the last 13 years.
Sucks big time. I hate thieves.
Among the unusual stolen items,
This is a real egg that came from a live bird.
4 emu eggs, 3 goose eggs, the pellet box they were displayed in,
And they took my bunny rabbit.
as well as a black bunny, its new cage and bag of food he bought at a fundraiser 1 week ago to support the arts at a nearby high school.
You know, we are coming up on Easter. Somebody either needed a pet really badly or
CG's
they're gonna
clear.
sell it somewhere.
The rabbits and the eggs were all part of Baby Animal Days here at the farm.
CG's
Which draws
clear.
hundreds of children every year.
This is a family fun experience and educational tour, and the parents are almost as excited or even more excited than the kids themselves.
For now,
I don't think it's right, you know.
CG's
You
clear.
make an effort to put it all together and then some people come and take it away. That's sad.
the exhibit is left with a huge hole
We have signage, did you know facts about those particular eggs?
and just 1 remaining emu egg. He's
Stand
now
her by.
debating
Stand by
whether to
camera
place on
3 with
display.
music.
Now
No
I feel a
pull.
little gun shy of putting anything back in this area.
And cue her.
I'll get the eggs and the bunny back.
Sound it.
From KOAM News
Stand by.
again,
Nay.
Mr. Food.
Roll A. Take it.
Love deviled eggs, but
10
don't
seconds.
like all the work it takes
The
to make
taste,
them.
I promise.
We have
Stand by
an
to
easy
cue her
answer
over
for you
weather.
without compromising any of the taste. I promise.
Take it. Cue Tanya. Stand by to
First, Michael
fade.
Hayslip returns with your complete forecast.
Roll VR. Fade it out.
KOAM TV is looking for organizations that regularly distribute information about employment opportunities to job applicants or have job applicants.
29
to
heavy.
If your organization
Alright,
would
let's
like
set
to
up
receive
the chroma
notification
key.
of job vacancies at our station, please notify the EEO coordinator at KOAM TV, PO Box 659, Pittsburgh, Kansas 66762, or call 417-624-0233 or 620-231-0400. KOAM TV is an equal opportunity employer.
Last year, KOAM News Now gave someone a brand new lawnmower, and this year we're doing it again. KOAM News Now and our sponsors are giving you the opportunity to win during the Mow Your Grass Off giveaway. Enter up to 6 times by visiting each of our participating dealerships: Barnes Pro Tire, Race Brothers, Nuco Service, Heritage Tractor, Pitbull Power Sports, or register online at KOAMNewsNow.com/mow. The winning entry will win a new lawnmower valued up to $5,000 from the participating dealer of your choice. Register by May 12th for your chance to win during the Mow Your Grass Off giveaway.
Thank you, Minute.
Over $600,000 in total cash and prizes will go in April. Play with us. Stay in luxury in
I
our
don't know.
beautiful hotel. Dine on delicious chef-created entrees, live entertainment,
Could have fun with one of those.
table games, poker,
Put some Halloween decorations on it, let it go around the yard.
Sky Casino, Highway 60, west of Seneca, Missouri.
I robot mowers and never have to worry about myself mowing the lawn again.
I don't know. I don't know if I could trust one of those things. I don't trust Roombas.
Without the
Thank
risks
you.
involved with travel to a big city. With multiple options for cataracts and glaucoma, including SLT, implants, drops, and other procedures.
Well, see, I've got a double-coated dog. There's not very many vacuums out there that can handle that much fur. Thank you.
To see better or feel better.
10
call
out.
today for your free consultation with Dr. Quinlan.
Stand
He's right
slip
here,
by.
close
Stand by Nexio. Roll it. Take it. Stand by 2. And Q-slip.
Saw some of that vibrant blue sky and the sunshine
CG's
that was
clear.
glaring down earlier over 7th and range line, but payback for that is cloud's going to trap that heat. We're already sitting at 74 degrees. So that's only 3 degrees off from where we were over Joplin yesterday for a high. A whole bunch of low 70s right now. Still got 69 in the water, but they'll catch up.
Yeah, and how
As
much
we
is
look
it
at our
going to set me back?
36-hour trend. It's been an amazing couple of days here for mid-April. Once we hit sunrise right there on Monday, we've just been able to ride 70s, even overnight lows just dropping into the 60s. And of course,
I got my
that's
pet
thanks
back
in
for
large
like
part to the strong
90.
south wind that we've had
It does
gusting
well
up to
so
30
far.
miles per hour. And it was kind of unusual to
I
see
vacuum
overnight.
about, what,
Went back and
twice
looked at
a
our
week, I think, to get
observations
up all
from
the fur?
airports, and it never did once die down, just
They've also
consistently hitting that 30-degree mark. Even after we usually get a little breaking up after we get the sunset. Skywatch Storm
Nice.
Tracker, there it is, the development of that deep trough out to the southwest that we've been anticipating.
Before I
as
got
it
this
works
pet
from
back,
west to
I
east.
burned out
That's
2
gonna usher us
vacuum
some
cleaners because I would just pick
thunderstorms.
up
Right
the
now,
cheapest
we got
one
the
I could
Ridgeland jet
find.
stream pushing over us, so anybody gets
And,
below that,
yeah, they'd
we're just
last
gonna have marvelous
6
April
months
temperatures.
before
Now,
the
we turn our
engines
attention
or
to
the
everything
motors finally
west of the
died out
Rockies,
on me
as
like
Art
I
Bell
can't
used
do
to
this
say.
anymore.
And that's going to be our thunderstorm activity. Pretty widespread when you consider it. But
So
nice
far, my
thing
carpet
is,
clean
at
is
least
doing
for
well, too.
Today, no worries about any thunderstorms being severe. Okay, we've been talking about the CAPE, the convective available potential energy. It's the instability up in the air, right? Well, we're starting to see it grow right here. And usually this will ebb and flow, kind of back off during the evening hours. But here we're going to actually have this stick around for the next couple of days and wait for a low pressure system to make its way through the panhandle and in western Texas. Give you an idea of those clouds. It did kind of take away some of our early morning sunshine, but no precipitation involved in it, as we'll be on the dry side for the duration of Tuesday and the majority of Wednesday. Going to push up, see some 80s on the board later today. Still about 8 degrees off from where we would have to set a record. Here's where we are on Future Track, kind of referring to this as double barrel action, because one's going to be in North Texas, southern Oklahoma, then the second one's going to work out in eastern Colorado / western Kansas. And we're actually going to see these two kind of pressed together right on them. Say Wednesday.
This is
probably
the first bout of severe
just
weather
after
that's
the
going to
evening
directly
commute,
hit
and
us,
then
isn't
rolling
it?
us through all the way to Thursday. We kind of zoom in here and take a better look at our timing, but just wanted to show you exactly where we're anticipating.
The one
those
over the
arriving
weekend
from.
just
Like I said,
kind of
Wednesday daytime,
drifted on
no
by,
worries
not a
there
whole
either.
lot
We'll
of
certainly make it
rain.
into the 70s, but
I don't
just
think it
in
rained at
time,
all
like
in
I said, for
Pittsburgh.
any evening activities that you may have. Got to be worried because we're going to look at some high winds. Also, too,
I don't
have the
think
threat
I
of some
did.
hail. More so as you move to the south of this storm system, and the majority of the accumulation.
I think maybe I got a little bit of rain at my
But as
place.
you can tell, Thursday,
like
number
5
one,
minutes.
not only is it going to be a rainy start, but our temperatures back down into the 50s. Severe thunderstorm
I'm
risk
just
map
glad my
has been
plants
pretty
survived the
consistent.
cold snap.
We were talking about those rain numbers. Probably take that line right there from Dallas to St. Louis, push down to the southeast. That's where you're really going to see the majority of the rain accumulation.
Camera's clear.
Where we find ourselves, the entire 4-state area and the low category on the severe thunderstorm risk map. Once again, it's the high winds. But we're kicking in at 30 right now. We get a
Standby
storm
camera
system
1.
through. We're allowed to see gusts 50, 60 miles per hour.
Yep.
We've had enough wind
Take
this
it.
week. We don't need any more.
And it, just bizarre how overnight it just refused to back down. I thought for sure
Stand by
when I got
camera
here this
3.
morning I'd find a wall from our airport observations. No.
Nope, not at all. We take this
Take
time to
3,
honor
stand by
today's
hero.
four-state
Roll
hero,
hero.
Private Leighton Hall
Take
in
it.
the U.S. Army. The soldier joined the
Can you
Echo
bring audio
Company,
up a little bit on that?
36th Armor Battalion, stationed out of Fort Hood, Texas. In 2005, Private Hall served a tour in Iraq. To Leighton Hall, we thank
Stand
you,
by to fade.
our four-state hero.
Killer Mike, roll VR. Fade it out.
Here at DDS Dentures and Implant Solutions
17
of
seconds
our
heavy.
philosophy is delight the patient.
Camera 3 will be
Maybe
back
you
out on
need
the
same-day
insert.
extractions and dentures from our in-house lab. Maybe you're ready to secure your smile with our dental implants. Or maybe you're here to take advantage of our low price guarantee. No matter why you are here, making sure you have the best possible experience is our goal at DDS Dentures and Implant Solutions of Grove, Oklahoma. Your smile means the world to you. Making you smile means the world to us.
I was shown at an early age that respecting and honoring our community of senior citizens was one of the most important things we could do. That's why I'm so excited to partner with Aaron Sachs and so proud to support a cause like Meals on Wheels.
In Southwest Missouri, Meals on Wheels is counted on to deliver over 1 million meals each and every year. So together, Matt and I are helping to support a program that is so important to the well-being of our senior citizens.
And we'd love your help too. To learn more about how you can help support Meals on Wheels, visit autoinjury.com today.
Need glasses now? We have a lens lab in every store and can make them for you in as little as 30 minutes.
2 pairs to purchase.
Thank you, Minute.
71, and 91% of our glasses are ready the same day. No one makes glasses faster than I'm on Express.
It's highly likely that you know a child who has or is being sexually abused. It is preventable. Use your feet to be their voice and become a child's hero. Join the community at Roper Kia in Joplin for the 4th annual Breaking the Silence of Sexual Abuse 5K and 10K run on April 20th.
Thank you.
Sign up now at localraces.com. All proceeds go to the Children's Center, helping to protect the children in our communities.
Musk thistle, Johnson grass, field bindweed.
Thank you, 15.
Sericea lespedeza. Contact your local Kansas County noxious weed.
Stand by camera 3. Stand Tanya by.
Environmental problems. It's the law.
Come tour our model home or visit us online at schubermitchell.com.
And cue Tanya.
Looking for a way to enjoy the classic taste of your
CG's
favorite deviled
clear.
eggs in half the
Stand by
time?
package
Today,
and
Howard
B.
shows us an excellent recipe for a deviled egg dip in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
Roll B. Take
With
it.
Easter and Passover right around the corner,
128 standard.
now's the time to start stocking up on eggs. I mean, between all the baking and decorating, you'll want to make sure you have plenty on hand. And once you taste our deviled egg dip, you'll want to add another dozen to your shopping cart. Let me tell you, this is a lot easier to make than traditional deviled eggs. We start by hard boiling and peeling a few eggs. Once they've cooled, we put them in a food processor along with some mayo, and that can be regular or light, a squeeze of mustard, and a little salt and pepper. We put the top on and give it a whirl. You may need to scrape down the bowl once or twice to get it silky smooth. You could even add a bit of fresh dill, some hot sauce, or a spoonful of pickle relish for an easy and fun twist. This dip tastes like the best deviled eggs you've ever had without all the hard work. And with all the company coming over during the holidays, I suggest you set this out surrounded with some cut up veggies and let everyone help themselves. So to get the recipe for our deviled egg dip, all you need to do is visit our website. I'm telling
10
you,
seconds out standard.
really
Stand by
need to try
camera
this.
3.
I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found an excellent way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
And cure.
Howard, you forgot the paprika on the top of the dip. Gotta have that too. You can find this recipe along with a lot more good food from the Mr. Food Test Kitchen online. Just go to
Stand
our
by
website
add
at
music.
KOAMnewsnow.com.
And sound it.
Visit our
Stand by
four
full
state
screens.
market
Take full screens. Hit time is 24:15. Cameras can go to their final shots. Camera 1 will come back over here. Excuse me, over here like it does in the morning. Camera 3 will go back to the chroma wall. And then camera 2 will give you shots at the end. 2 or 3 shot depending. to fade. Roll VR, fade it out.
Nominate your Ford State Hero today.
On time. Yeah, camera 3 can go all the way back. We're done with it. And then since we don't have Dow today, camera 2 will get a 2-shot.
Dow go on vacation.
I think so, at least, well, I'm pretty sure we don't have Dow. We had Chris yesterday.
It's the time in your life
Preview and duet.
about long-term care.
All right, Matt, preview out a duet.
Cast away any doubts and protect your assets with Ozark's.
So if we don't have Dow, you'll stay on that 2-shot. If we do have Dow, you'll get a 3-shot.
Spring winnings are happening at Bordertown Casino.
But I haven't seen him come in yet,
Play your
so.
favorite gaming machine for your chance to win your share of over $200,000 in total cash prizes. Bordertown Casino and Arena, the largest dance floor with live entertainment every weekend, and everybody's favorite bingo, 7 days a week. Oneida Street, West Seneca, Oklahoma.
Attention. Are you experiencing hearing
we do have Dow.
difficulties? Do people seem to mumble?
Thank you,
If
minute
you
out.
answered yes, you may qualify for hearing aids at little or no cost to you. We're seeking 100 people to try
Alright.
completely
Still
invisible
start on the
hearing aids
2-shot
designed
right
to
now.
improve hearing in noisy places and make
It
listening
just depends
enjoyable
on
again.
what,
Please get a pencil and call the number below now.
what Hayslip's
Even
gonna
if you're
do.
not sure if you need hearing aids, don't miss this chance to qualify for hearing aids at little or no cost to you. Call now to participate in the special
Thank
consumer
you.
trial program.
Ready for a change but don't know where to start? Get inspiration from distinctive home products by visiting our beautiful showroom. And check out the latest trends in windows, doors, sinks, tubs, cabinets, countertops, and more. Whether you're
Awesome.
finally ready to make your house the home of your dreams or are looking for ways to make your home more
Thank
energy
you, 15
efficient,
out.
our expert staff will find the styles and materials that work best for your needs and your budget. Distinctive Home Products.
Stand by, slip and storm.
Solution, located on East 7th Street in Joplin.
And cue him.
Yard work. That's where it feels like it should be at because it's going to be nice and mild tonight. And then tomorrow night, that's when the rains kick in. And
Stand
you
by,
don't
camera
want to do it
2.
on Friday because it's going to be too chilly. And Easter weekend's going to be too nice. You're going to want to spend it with the Easter Bunny and the family. So there you go. It's yard work tonight.
And take him. Stand by, VONA and sound out a duet.
Yard this afternoon, do some yard work.
Yeah, because now you're at work.
I'm at work.
He's got to get off.
I'm sorry?
No, he already promised to come over to
Stand
mine.
by, VONA and sound out a duet.
What do we have coming up
Roll
tonight?
A,
I'll add
roll
5.
duet,
The average
take
age
it.
of a woman reaching menopause is 51, but it might occur as early as their 30s, as late as their 60s. In Health Watch, we have tips to ease your anxiety.
Stand by, full screen.
Plus, we take you to
Take it.
PSU's Construction Expo, featuring more than 100 exhibitors from across the nation.
Stand by,
And
camera
lawmakers
2.
passed a bill lowering the penalties for drug possession crimes in Oklahoma's passed
And
the
take
House
2. Stand by 1 with music and track.
Thanks for joining us for
Bring your
KOAM
music
News
in.
at noon. We'll see you right back here at 5 o'clock.
And take it, start your truck. Stand by to fade. Fade to VR and roll it. Alright, very nice job, everyone. Alright, so Chase, we do a 10 and 3 5s. No different than in the morning. He'll probably want video for the first 2. Thank you.